Good morning. Hello, my fellow team Rashid Stars, or team Rashid to be. Okay, this video will be a review on last night's movie of Mission Impossible Fallout. Okay, and let me just get comfy. Not like this. This video vlog is about last night's overview of the movie Mission Impossible Fallout. So Mission Impossible Fallout was such a good movie. I would just tell you to, not ruin the movie for you, but just an overview. You should go and see it. You should go and see Mission Impossible. And here's an FYI for you. Like in the morning, buy your tickets in advance. Mostly because last night, I went to the movies and it took me 2 tries. The second movie I went to, the earlier movie, it was packed and we couldn't get seating because if you sit in the front, it gives you a headache. So luckily the second show, it wasn't that much sold out because it was at the time when it's not meant for kids, but and in the middle of the movie there was a kid sitting beside me with his family, and in the middle the guy left because it was showing violence. And so for young kids, it's not a very good movie because young kids don't understand what's real and what's CG. I mean, I'm 27. I'm 27 and I'm 27 and I understand that it's computer graphics and VFX, stop motion, the helicopter scene. It was so fantastic that FYI, Tom Cruise does all the stunts himself. Like there's no stunt person or stuntman. He's a legit actor. He does all the stunts himself. And it was a very good night. It was super busy. Our mission seemed impossible at first, but second try, it was possible. And it was also impossible because the customer service we received wasn't that great. You know why? Because I travel with senior people, and instead of charging us the senior ticket because my mom and dad are like senior aged, and then instead of charging us the senior ticket, which was cheaper than the adult price, it was like the cashier wasn't that good. She wasn't trained enough. She instead charged us the full price, and then starting off the movie, my dad went to get it changed to a senior ticket. I don't know how it went because I was enjoying the movie. And you see, that's my frustration here. Because I'm quite an expert at customer service. And I think I will make a better cashier because of all the experiences that I've been through. Just a brief run through on my experience in the industry. You need to give the customer the best experience possible. Like, instead of dealing with it herself, she instead went for help. And the manager, he gave me a free ticket. That's how good customer. Like, it wasn't a bad experience, but I'm saying the employers need to be trained. I mean, the employees need to be trained on how to punch in the proper stuff. Otherwise, if a retired guy was charged the adult price, he would be mad. Like, seriously, this stuff matter. And instead of hiring young children, hire experienced. Young kids, instead of hiring them, hire me. I'm more experienced. I have 3 years of experience in customer service, and I have a bit. I mean, I know how to give correct change because earlier in the year I attended the Muslim carnival in Toronto. The Muslim carnival in Toronto, where I raised approximately $300 for the Islamic Foundation of Toronto. Yahoo! I raised $300, man. I'm better than you younger punks of the young cashiers I see. They don't get the correct change. And a person with 3 years experience or more, I believe that I am the guy, I am the right candidate for I'm the right candidate for Cineplex. I could be working there because you need to give the appropriate customer service. Otherwise, you just lose the customer. And if the manager wasn't called, if the cashier or it was the cashier who called the the manager, and he gave us the free ticket. Even though I have access to a card which I can just pay for one ticket only. So then my dad, who's the company, my mom, I travel with 3 people. My mom and dad and I go in free mostly because I have the access to entertainment, which is funded by the Easter Seals Ontario. It's funded by them, and because of them, I can't afford to pay for myself as well as for my mom and dad. So what I'm trying to say is that I go in free and I only pay for my mom and dad tickets. I only pay for admission for my dad and my mom. Only. I go in free because that's the good service of Ontario. And that's why I moved here and I will always live here no matter what. Toronto strong, man. You got to be strong in the city of Toronto. I just said it like my mom was saying, the TV presenter, he said, you don't pronounce it Toronto, you pronounce it Toronto. Not with the T, because the T is silent. It's a silent vowel. You pronounce it, hello Toronto, like that. Hello Toronto, how are you doing? It's 9 a.m. Like that, he said. But instead of 9 a.m., he said, hello Toronto, how are you doing? Do we have any daisies in the crowd? Any people from Lahore, Islamabad, Karachi? Mostly my channel is dominated by Indians, not native Indians, Indians from India and Pakistan. I would show my flag of allegiance. I don't know why I'm showing you that, but I'm just lowering my... There we go. That would be the end of today's vlog. Give this video 50,000 likes. As in likes, I mean thumbs up. 50,000 thumbs up. And 8.6 million subscribers, please. 8.6 million subscribers. Peace out, guys. See you in tomorrow's vlog. Remember to Remember to like and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate you all. And see you tomorrow, guys. Peace out. remember to love one another, okay? Don't be like mean to people. Like, love one another. That's what needs to change in the city of Toronto. It needs to be more friendly. Okay? So, bye. Boop.